Good morning, it's Monday, July the 7th, and you're watching AGORACOM TV. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the halt, so you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. Hopefully you all had a tremendous weekend. Hopefully all of our American viewers had a great July 4th weekend, but now it's time to get back to business. I've got 4 great press releases for you this morning. I've got no halts to report on. So without any further ado, let's get down to our top story. First one I have for you, OSI Geospatial. Trades on both the TSX under the symbol OSI and on the over-the-counter bulletin board under the symbol OSIIF. We've got a big contract coming from the company this morning. OSI Geospatial announced today that its international systems operations has signed contracts valued at approximately $1.3 million to provide navigation systems and engineering services to the Royal Australian Navy. I've got a quote from the company's president and CEO, Ken Kirkpatrick, who states, "The Australian Navy is an important customer and we are pleased to be expanding our relationship. Repeat business is evidence that we are providing value to our customers." So a little bit about the company. OSI Geospatial Inc. delivers advanced geospatial systems and software that enable shared real-time situational awareness for military, safety, and security applications. Company's last at 37 cents. Off their 52-week high of 65 cents. Moving on to our next company in the resource sector, Skybridge Development Corp. Trades on the venture under the symbol SBD. We've got initial assays from its 100% owned Blue Caribou project in Nunavut. Assays from the first 2 out of 21 holes drilled to date are consistent with initial expectations from surface sampling on the main structure. Highlights from the program include 2.42% copper over 13 meters, which includes an interval grading 3.08% copper over 9.8 meters. And finally, we've got an interval assay grading up to 7% copper over 1 meter. Drilling continues with additional assays pending for samples from 19 other holes currently at the lab. So good start for the company. Looks like they hit on their first 2 out of 21. We're waiting on another 19 samples. A little bit about Skybridge. The company is well financed and actively considering additional acquisitions in the Arctic and elsewhere as a catalyst for growth. The company is last at 92 cents off their 52-week high of $1.20. Moving on, Luna Gold, no stranger to AGORACOM. They trade on the TSX venture under the symbol LGC. They've released the results of its feasibility study for its wholly owned, fully permitted Arizona gold project in Maranhão State, Brazil. Highlights of the report include, we've got 500,000 ounces of proven and probable gold reserves. The life of mine is expected to last for 7.5 years. Life of mine production is 469,000 ounces of gold. Average production of approximately 60,000 ounces per year. We've got 1.7 million tons of inferred material at a grade of 1.1 grams per ton of gold, which occurs within the pit and is reported as waste. The initial capital expenditure, or CapEx, of $47.5 million includes $4 million contingency and $7 million owner's costs. And now the life of mine cash operating costs are approximately $422 per ounce. And finally, we've got a net present value calculation using 5% of $75 million, which provides an internal rate of return of 46% on the mine. Company's last at 92 cents off their 52-week high of $1.69. And moving on to our last one, Carpathian Gold trades on the TSX under the symbol CPN. We've got recent drill results from its ongoing diamond drill program at the Sedeseta Porphyry prospect in central Romania. They've encountered some of the highest gold grades and copper mineralization to date on both this porphyry and the entire Rovenia exploration license. Now, highlights from the program include 287 meters at 0.9 grams per ton of gold and 0.2% copper, which includes 91 meters at 1.26 grams per ton of gold and 0.22% copper, and this is coming from hole 7. And now we've got some highlights from hole 8, which include 457 meters at 0.88 grams per ton of gold and 0.15% copper, and that includes 325 meters at 1 gram per ton of gold and 0.16 grams per ton of copper, and once again, that's from hole 8. So great numbers coming from Carpathian Gold. Carpathian Gold is a mineral exploration and development company which is involved in the exploration and development of mineral properties situated in the Carpathian Arc region of Europe, in Romania, and with minor exploration activity in Hungary. The company's last at 42 cents off their 52-week high of $1.66. That's it for the news segment. We have no halts to report on this morning, so that's a wrap for today. Thank you for tuning in, and once again, make sure you tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts at the open for you.